Hi everybody. Okay, so my name is Samantha. I'm a doctor in Jamaica and I got the COVID-19 vaccine and I actually vlogged the experience, and I'm gonna be interspersing this video with a few outtakes or a few videos and a few comments from when I actually did from the whole process. Alright, so I'm from Jamaica and we got the COVID-19 vaccine. We got the AstraZeneca. I hope that's how it pronounced, because I feel like I've read it but never heard how it's said out loud, so I don't know how it's actually pronounced. And we got about, I don't know if it's 50,000 vials or 50,000 doses, because if we get 50,000 vials then we have 500,000 doses, since each vial has 5 mils, and then one dose is 0.5 mils, and if you do some maths, that's 10 doses per vial. Anyways, we got some vaccines finally. It took a while for them to reach, but basically I felt kind of gaslit. I felt like they gaslit me. We were supposed to get the COVID-19 vaccine in the last week of February. Those were the dates announced. Got prepared, did everything. No vaccine in the island. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of, it was a struggle, because I was waiting for this vaccine to reach, but anyways, it finally reached. You can't complain. So the vaccine came, and it's been, I got mine on Thursday. Today is Monday, so I got mine Thursday afternoon, then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and today is Monday. So it's been 5 days now since I got the vaccine, and I'm going to talk about the experience. I saw a lot of persons talking about it and tweeting about it and making WhatsApp statuses about it in terms of X hours after the vaccine, and I wish I did that, but I also didn't do that. So I'm not going to be really clear on I don't know how many hours after, anything like that. So I have a few friends who have actually gotten the vaccine before. They're in other small islands and they were lucky enough to get it before we did, and it was the same brand of vaccines, so they kind of helped us or told us about the experience. And I had one friend in particular in Trinidad whose WhatsApp status was very much about getting the vaccine process, how it was, the experience. I mean, very pro-vaccine and encouraging persons to get the vaccine. I think it's really important that we talk about the vaccine, and we talk about the side effects that we get, because we want persons to know about it, and information is power, and you never know who you can encourage to actually take the vaccine, because you're sharing your story and sharing that you got the vaccine. So I was very happy to see that a lot of healthcare workers that took the vaccine actually shared, including the side effects. Now, for the side effects, what I've heard is that the younger persons usually have the worst of side effects. And boy, so even in our groups and stuff and stories from other healthcare workers, some persons really went through it, and I'm just gonna share my experience. So I got mine at my health center. I remember the day, it was the Wednesday, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to get this vaccine. Today is supposed to be the day that I get the vaccine, and I am so excited. I even put on a little makeup. You can see, not a lot. I definitely don't have on foundation or anything. I have on cap sleeve, so if I can flip it up. I'm at work now, waiting to get the vaccine. It's not here as yet. I actually have some Panadol, because my friends have been suggesting that you take prophylactic antipyretics before you even take the vaccine. Most of them got fever afterwards, so I have some paracetamol that I'm going to take as soon as I hear it's here and it's my turn to get it. So I'm gonna get vaccinated today. I am getting vaccinated today. By the hook or the crook. That's how it go. I get vaccinated today. Finally, here say it reach, and I had to finish seeing my patients, and I was like, okay, vaccine time. I am deathly afraid of needles. Actually, I'm very, very, very afraid of needles. Very, very afraid of needles. But not enough to not get the vaccine. Did you start? You started? Don't let me say needle and don't tell me when you do.
Alright, I'm not going to tell you anything.
I never feel that at all. It didn't feel like anything. It didn't feel like anything at all. I'm home now. I actually got the vaccine today. It felt like, oh my god, finally, right? That's literally how it felt, because there were so many false starts. And I remember 2 weeks ago, we were supposed to get it, and we were all prepared. We came early, everything, and we just didn't get it. And then it finally came to the country, and it's so monumental or so sentimental or so, I don't even know what's the word to call it, that we start vaccination on the 1 year anniversary of finding out that COVID-19 was in Jamaica. That's ridiculous. Like that's ridiculous. So I got the vaccine. I actually took 2 Panadols before. I got it not right before, like maybe an hour or 2 before, based on maybe how long you can take Panadol for. I'm at home now. I might take another one, because everyone I know, obviously not who started today, but everyone I know has gotten fever from the vaccine and has some mild symptoms, which are pretty usual and pretty normal. The Thursday wasn't so bad. The Friday, I wake up and I feel bad and not so bad. Like, I did feel kind of tired, and I felt tired mostly. And as the day, and I still took my medication, and as the day got worse, the side effects got worse, and I'm still medicating at this point. And at about 7 p.m, so this had been maybe 30 hours after getting the actual vaccine, I'm in my room, I'm doing some work, and I just start feel cold. I am shivering and I'm cold. I was like, but it's only 7:30 in the night. How is it so cold? Turn down my fan, everything, put on some warmer clothes. I'm still cold. Like, I'm cold. And it's at that point I said, oh gosh, Samantha, you're having chills. I was freezing. And when patients say them feel feverish, like, I completely understand what they mean when they say them feel feverish now. And I never checked my temperature, because I don't know, I just didn't check my temperature. But I have to wrap up in a sheet. It was just did cool, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird. These effects are, they're getting really bad. I didn't get any nausea. I didn't get any vomiting. I didn't get any nausea, no headache, no joint pains or anything like that. It was just the fever at that point, and just feeling really tired. I have a fever for sure. I don't know how much it is, but I'm also having chills. I am so cold. Can't wait for these symptoms to be over. It was time to take Panadol. I took another Panadol and I went to sleep, because I was just tired. I felt like a suck out bag juice. I feel like a suck out bag juice. And I said, okay. I took my Panadol and I just went to bed. What a piece of sleep. Like, this was the best sleep I have ever had in my life. I don't even know. Like, I woke up like a new person. I woke up and I said, okay, all right, fever is gone, tiredness gone. I had a lovely day the next day, and so far since then I haven't had much symptoms. What has happened is, like, I got the stick right here, and you probably can't tell, but right here, let me circle around it. Right here is just completely swollen, and it hurts every time you touch it. But I know persons who they can't lift their hands up like this because of how much pain they felt. I also know persons who have had no side effects, who are also young and they've just had no side effects. So each person is going to react differently, but I think it's worth being aware that each person is going to have different side effects. But I think it's worth being aware of the side effects that can happen and the side effects that other persons are experiencing. And I think it's a really great initiative that persons are sharing their vaccination process and sharing the side effects that are happening, and also sharing the fact that it doesn't last forever. It lasts maybe 2 to 3 days for most of us, and we're good. So I feel like I can't end this without talking about the actual vaccination process. When you go, right, they take some information from you. You get some sensitization about the vaccine, check your temperature, check your vitals. It's because there is a risk of an allergic reaction, none of which I've heard of, luckily. Personally, I haven't heard of any happening. But if there's any parts of the vaccine that you might be allergic to, it is good that they have to have a doctor there present when you get the vaccine, and then there's an observation period for about 15 to 30 minutes. So I'm excited about Jamaica being vaccinated. Vaccinate JA 100%. I am 100% in support of that. I'm really hoping that the process becomes much smoother and becomes more streamlined, and we can get as many persons in our country vaccinated, because this is a great addition to our fight against COVID-19 and a step towards getting rid of this virus. I'm busy. Sorry. And a great step. I'm busy. And a great step in helping us hopefully finally eradicate this virus. So if you're thinking about getting a vaccine and you're on the fence, take this as your, let me zoom out a little bit. Take this as your sign to get the vaccine whenever you're able to. Take this as your sign to go and get it. Be informed, be prepared. Read around it, but read from reputable sources. Please read from reputable sources. It's really important where we get our information from, because there's gonna be a lot of stuff out there, and you want to ensure that the place that you're getting the information from is from a reputable source. And keep your ears on the ground. As soon as you have it, just get it. And if it is that that you're going to get it, encourage those around you to get it as well. At the end of the day, we can't force anybody to get vaccinated if they don't want to. But sometimes the reluctancy is often because of misinformation or not really understanding what the vaccine is about, the use of the vaccine, and the process of vaccination. So the more we talk about it and the more we educate persons about it, it's the more persons will end up taking the vaccine. And Jamaica in general has a good track record with vaccines. Yes, we have a good track record with vaccines. That's because children can't go to school without them. But there's always room for improvement. We can definitely do better. And I am excited to see what happens next. I know it's kind of like after a bumpy start, a rough start. Not everybody might be happy with what's happening, but it's a start nonetheless. And I think we can only go up from here. I'm hoping we only go up from here, and I hope we learn from our mistakes. And I also hope that we just get more, so we can give more persons and have more persons vaccinated. So if you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed the journey, comment below, tell me about it, tell me what you thought. Tell me if you're gonna get vaccinated, and if you are, tell me why you're gonna get vaccinated. And don't forget to, like, share, and subscribe. Or let me start over. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I really just wanted to share with you guys my experience, my little vlog. I'm still not that great at vlogging, and sometimes I forget to vlog, but I'm trying, and I think I'm doing a little better. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time.